Here we go then. Cordial on pole. Martin's alongside him. 5 votes are on. It's lights out. And we're racing for the feature race here in Belgium. Perfect launch of the line there for yesterday's race winner, Amory Cordial. He leads from Victor Martins as Tomo Miata and Alex Dunn go wheel to wheel for 3rd place. Behind them comes Sebastian Montoya, who's in 5th, and then Jack Crawford 6th. Arvid Lindblad up to 7th already. Great start for the championship leader, looking to bounce back after a difficult day yesterday. But it's Amory Cordial in the lead from Martins Miata, Don Montoya the top 5, then it's Lindblad in 6th, Miney Crawford Shields Mini the top 10. But down the Kemmel Straight, it's Amory Cordial in the lead. Martins will see if he can have a sniff. No, he can't. And it's Cordial who holds on to the lead from Martins Miata. Done the top 4, then it's Montoya and Lindblad completing the top 6 right now. But Lindblad looks to have a great exit and going into reverse. Round the outside he goes on Sebastian Montoya, and he waves his hand up because he thinks Montoya touched him, and Lindblad has managed to get the move done on Montoya, and that's P5 for the championship leader in the Campos car. Lovely stuff. Is Lindblad going to go for it on Dunn here at the final chicane? Almost banging wheels there, but Lindblad has got the bravery to go right round the outside of the final corner and get past Alex Dunn. Up into 4th place already goes our championship leader. Lindblad's really flying right now, and oh, that's a move! You don't often see overtakes there going into Stabilo, but Lindblad's managed to get that move done. He's up to 3rd. Good move there for Arvid Lindblad. Martins is trying around the outside of Cordial, going into the source. Can Cordial hold on to the lead? Coming out of turn 1, Martins will try and get the cut back. A better exit out of the 1st corner, down towards Eau Rouge and Rallion. Side by side, they go down towards uphill of Eau Rouge and Rallion. Cordial still putting his foot flat to the floor, and look who's joined the party. Arvid Lindblad out of nowhere. He's now joined the battle for the lead. He gets past Martins. Here we go, Cordial's going defensive, but Lindblad's going to be able to go for it. Here we go, round the outside, and he's done him. Great move from Arvid Lindblad, charging his way to the lead after coming up the hill at Eau Rouge and Rallion. But that was some move again from Arvid Lindblad, and he's into the lead already on lap 3, having started 14th. What a way to bounce back from yesterday. Absolutely. Montoya could be making Dunn's day worse. Here he goes then, trying to run outside. Oh, very close there between those two, but Montoya's got the inside line now on Alex Dunn, getting a great exit from round the outside, now to the inside into No Name, and that's a lovely move there for Sebastian Montoya as he takes 5th place away from the man 2nd in the championship. Dunn's dropped to 6th, Montoya up to 5th. That's not looking good now for Dunn's title hopes. There is Ollie Gerfer going through the bus stop chicane and spinning at the exit of the final chicane. That's Gerfer who has spun. Cars getting piled up and held up by Gerfer, blocking them after his spin, and we've got a safety car deployed, and that could change things in this feature race now. Our race leader then comes into the pits, and he'll be hoping that this is a good stop for the Campos pit crew, and then he'll hold on to the lead while the safety car comes in. Good stop for Lindblad. Yeah, it's a good stop for the Campos pit crew. Watching the Kramer guys getting ready for Montoya coming in. Gotta be careful for Cordial better head up the field. He should hold on to 2nd, and he does though. But Lindblad's done well to hold on to the lead of the race. Now he's just going to try and keep the lead at the race start after the safety car, and then looking good for Arvid Lindblad to take what would be another victory and his 14th of the season. Here we go then for the restart. Safety cars pinning in. Arvid Lindblad warming his tyres up, ready and waiting for the right time to go. He's still warming his tyres up. The pack are sticking behind him, ready for this safety car restart. A bit slowly into the bus stop chicane as Lindblad trying to get the car ready for this restart. He's waiting for the right moment. Now he's gone. Now he's bolted. And we're racing again here at Spa on lap 12 of 25. Arvid Lindblad leads from Cordial. Then Martins, Montoya, Miney the top 5. Miata's in 6th. Then Stanek, Dunn, Minnie and Bennett the top 10. Lindblad away quickly. On board with Miata, who's trying to charge for another podium today, and he's going to try it by going round the outside of Miney to take 5th place on the road. Can the Japanese driver get past the experienced Indian driver round the outside? Miata goes. Can he keep it ahead of Kurs Miney? Miney who's trying to stay in the inside, and Miata's got the job done. On Chris Miney, who'll be taking Miata's seat at LRT for 2026. But Miata, who'll be moving to high-tech next season, is up into 5th, Miney down to 6th. Good move for the Japanese driver. Oh, that's a slow-moving Invicta. It looks like we're going to have our first retiree of this race, and it's Roman Stanek in the Invicta car, the Czech driver, grounding to a halt, coming into O'Rouge and Rallion, coming out of O'Rouge and Rallion, and that is a huge shame for Roman Stanek. The man from the Czech Republic is out of this feature race here at Spa. Boof! Engine switched off. The stewards have just disabled DRS because look there are spots of rain falling. What does Lindblad do? Does he stay out on slicks or does he come in? He's coming into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to gamble for the full wets. Can Lindblad get his gamble done and get that lead back if others are staying out on slicks? Well, we'll see what the others do as Lindblad comes in. Let's watch Cordeal then. Is he going to follow Lindblad in, or is he going to take the gamble? He's staying out. He's risking it to take this win. Wow, Cordeal is risking it to try and fight for this win, but Lindblad's pitted for full wet. I think that's Martin's in the pits. No, Montoya is in the pits. No, it's Miata, sorry. Miata's in the pits. Miney's in the pits. Corbin stays out. Dunn's in the pits. Cordeal takes the lead on the road. But can he hold on to the lead? Because it looks like Lindblad will have the pace to try it and charge his way through and through the field. We'll watch on board with him. Lindblad is coming for those slick runners. Yeah, Lindblad is looking really quick on those full wets already. The track is looking wet enough for full wets. The drivers on slicks will try everything they can to stay ahead. But I think Lindblad's going to have it covered and get this win on the bounce if he can get some really good exit through these corners. Lindblad is really getting closer to Montoya and Martins in front of him. Those full wets look to be the tyres. They're on. Like a lot of people said in the past, do drivers decide to play it safe and pit for full wets, or do they gamble to stay out on slicks? Right now, it looks like it's paying off to Arvid Lindblad here. He's looking close here to Sebastian Montoya. Yeah, he's gaining on him going into Pooh. What's he going to do here? Lindblad's really getting on Miata, on Montoya's side, and he's wheeled around the outside of Pouon. You don't often see our drivers make an overtake around the outside there at that corner, but my oh my, what bravery from Arvid Lindblad, and he's going to try around the outside again on Victor Martins. Rides the curve going into Stavolo, and that's a lovely move from Arvid Lindblad. Brilliant. 2 double overtakes round the outside on 2 corners. That's beautiful from Lindblad. What bravery. I cannot believe he went round the outside of Pouon. That is just pure bravery. That's why he's a championship leader. That is phenomenal stuff from Arvid Lindblad. Cordeal stayed out as we head on to the final lap. Lindblad's looking to get a good exit. He does get a better exit, and he's taking back the lead. The gamble for full wets has worked out beautifully, and Arvid Lindblad looking to take a 14th win of the season and get himself back on track, back in dominant form, and looking to cruise his way towards the championship in the next few rounds. But my oh my, this is what Arvid Lindblad absolutely needed going into the next round in Hungary. Oh, that is just beautiful for Lindblad. He's now just going to cruise it home and prove why he is on course to win this championship. He's going to lead by a huge way over his rivals, nearest rivals behind him. But my oh my, he gambled for those 4 wets, and boy has he delivered. He had a very disappointing sprint race yesterday, which ended his long-time winning streak of 13 in a row. But it won't matter. He has bounced back to make it a 14th win of the season and get himself even closer to winning that championship trophy. As through no name Malmedy and coming into Stavolo for one more time, he's just got one more back straight until he takes another win. Oh, I'm so excited that this kid is racing in Formula 1 in real life 2026. But once again in Virtual F2, he's proving why he just loves Spa. He won here last season, didn't he, Arvid Lindblad? He's going to do it again a season later and make it win number 14, magic number 14 for the young Brit as he comes into the final chicane for one more time, and he will make it win number 14. Arvid Lindblad wins again in Belgium. It's another win for the championship leader, and a great way to bounce back in the championship. A great way to bounce back after disappointment yesterday. Cordial takes another home podium to say farewell to the championship after his one round, and it's Montoya on the podium for Primo. He will be very delighted with that. But it's Lindblad back on top after disappointment yesterday. He wins the feature race in Belgium. Yes, mate, well done. Redemption from yesterday, good job. Woo! Great gamble for the full weights, guys. Oh, that's redemption from yesterday. Good job, everyone. Let's keep it up. We're getting better. Let's go. Another easy W for Arvid Lindblad as he takes the win from Amaury Cordial, who says farewell to the championship after his one round here at his home event. Sebastian Montoya back on the podium for Prema. He'll be very elated with that. Well done to Prema as well. Back on the podium as well. Miata fourth ahead of Martins in fifth. Then it's Miney in sixth. Alex Dunn, another disappointing day for him. He'll need to hope to bounce back in the championship and get back to winning ways for the first time in a while. Gabriel Mini, Pepe Marti, the points again, well done to him, and Joshua Dirksen completing the top 10 after that feature race. But in the championship, it's big. 145 points to lead. Arvid Lindblad is leading by from Alex Dunn going into the next round in Budapest. But in the team's championship, still 75 points between Campos and Rodin. It's still tough to beat the Spanish team and their star driver Arvid Lindblad. But that is our weekend wrapped up here in Belgium, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are off to the Hungaro ring next time out. I'm sure you guys are excited for that. Join us next time out in Budapest when Virtual F2 returns. Till then, it's goodbye.